Hello, and welcome to a new series called Vintage Romance Novels with Sharon, coming to you from her very scary garage. If you don't know me, my name is Sharon M. Peterson. I'm a wife, a mom of 4, including 2 with autism. I write rom-coms that will make you laugh, and also, I'm tired. One thing I do kind of part-time now, I used to do it more full-time before I started really publishing, is that I find things and resell them online. And I just so happened to find this bunch of romance novels by Mills and Boon, which is kind of like the English version of Harlequin. These are all from the 80s and 90s, and I just thought we would take a look at one of them today and see if anything has changed, you know? So today I have for you The Wild Side by Diane Hampton. Was published in 1988, which makes it vintage, like me. And I just wanted to take a moment to look at the cover here. As we can note, the book is called The Wild Side, and just by looking at our the hero and heroine on the cover, it is clear they are indeed very wild. I think it's really the turtleneck sweater that just gives him like an animalistic kind of, you know, wildness. Rawr. Shall we read the back of the book? Good idea. Hannah should have been heading for Morocco and the holiday she so richly deserved. Instead, she found herself sharing a snowbound cottage in Norfolk with a total stranger. Oh, we got some forced proximity, you guys. A man who had deliberately abducted her in order to teach her what he thought was a well-needed lesson. Oh, kidnapping. That's cool. Oh, Waldo. His name's Waldo. That is not a name you see very often in romance novels. Waldo. Yeah. All Waldo Ross cared about was revenge for the way Hannah had treated his brother. Oh, the plot thickens here. Could she convince him that he was completely mistaken in his view of her? And did she care enough to try? I sense some Stockholm Syndrome would be happening here in this book. So, revenge, kidnapping, snowbound cottage, Christmas, turtleneck sweaters. Come on, guys. Shall we do a quick reading? Yes, I think that's a great idea. I'm about halfway through the book right here, and the tables have turned, and our kidnapper / hero has taken deathly ill, and it is now under the care of his captive. So, help me. The plea seemed torn from him against his will, and she knew he had to be feeling like death to have brought himself to ask for assistance from her. Following against the tightness in her throat, the gathering of stupid tears, she sat on the edge of the bed, supporting his head with her arm, holding the cup to his lips. His head felt heavy, but its weight was a load she gladly bore. And that knowledge, coming suddenly, shook her. Her fingers tightened involuntarily against the hot, dry skin of his shoulder, and she wondered if by some strange alchemy the thought had been transmitted to him, because he shook his head after 1 or 2 sips, his eyes searching hers. Hold me. I'm cold. Hold me. She couldn't have denied him even if she'd wanted to, and she didn't want to. So there you go, guys. The Wild Side by Diane Hamilton. A classic 88 Boons and Mill romance. I don't know about you, but I am never going to look at a turtleneck sweater the same. Waldo, kidnapper, and hero.